Greetings, Masandawana. Greetings, football lovers. We are back with another installment of the Yellow Corner, and this time we bring you the preview of our game week 3 in the CAF Champions League Group A as we take on Pyramids from Egypt on Sunday at 1500 hours at Loftus Versfeld. Raps, how's it?
Ke mnate aizo wena.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. No complaints, man. We are smashing records. We are winning leagues. How can I not be good, man? How can I not be good? But before we start, this preview, man, first let's congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns ladies for once again winning the league championship, man. Just a few weeks ago, they clinched the CAF Champions League, and now they've won the league once again. So congratulations to the ladies, man, and congratulations to the guys for continuously setting records in the DSTV Premiership. We've gone 10 out of 10 in the DSTV Premier League. It's never been done and doesn't seem like we will be stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, no, I think we need to congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns as a whole, from our ladies team to our men's team. I think they are doing very well. The ladies, they just won the Hollywood League, and our boys just won 10 games in a row, which is never easy. So well done to the team and the technical team from Borulane Lebo, Jerry, ladies team.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Raps, moving along as we get into this preview, yeah, our CAF Champions League against Pyramids. We've won one, we've lost one. Is this a must-win match?
Yeah, definitely. I think it is a must win. You look at our group, I think our group is very open. Everyone has won their home games and everyone has lost their away games. So the pattern shows that we need to win our home game. So it is a must to win this home game, because of, if you win, that means a team that you are playing against don't get the maximum points. So you are likely to go on top or maintain your spot. I think for us it is a must.
Yeah, no, I fully agree with you, man. In the Champions League, you must win all your home games. That 9 points, it helps you get closer to where you want to be because I think 12 or 10 plus gets you through to the knockout stages. So it is a must win. We can't afford to drop points in this match because we don't know what will happen in our other two remaining away games, man. Rabs, we've gained respect because of what we've done in the last few months or years in the in continental football. We recently won the African Football League, so there is respect and more so due to what we've done against the North African teams. Then does this give us a psychological edge over them? I think it does. I think many years ago, Sundowns failed to beat these big teams, these North African teams, because of just their orange, and not because we didn't have good players or anything. It's just that we respected them and went into games with that little bit of fear, knowing what they've done in the past. And I think roles have swapped now. We are the ones that they respect, and we go into these games with them fearing us. So I think it does give us some level of psychological edge. Would you agree with me?
Yeah, definitely. I think it gives us that psychological edge, because of I think when you step into the tunnel and you are facing Mamelodi Sundowns, I think there's that element of fear and respect. So I think I have to agree with you, Jorge. In the past, the North Africans, as much as they were good, but I think in terms of playing, we could match them, but they had that psychological edge. And also, if you continue winning and dominating the continental football, it gives you that edge, because of some teams they looked up to you and they give you respect. So I think for us, playing well in the Africa and also doing well, I think it gives us a psychological edge.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. These guys perhaps seemingly don't do things the same in terms of how they handle the league and the Champions League. In the Champions League, they start both Fiston Mael and Fakri Lake up top with Ramadan Sobi just behind them in that 10. But in the league, they only play Mayele up top. Fakri has started one out of their last five league matches, which was the first one, and he has come off the bench in the other four games. Why do you think they do not start Fakri in their league games? I think maybe it's down to maybe managing him because of the history of the injuries that Fakri has, and I think they go into these league games knowing they have a good enough 11 to beat what's in front of them. If they struggle, they bring Fakri in, and just like they did in their last league game against Ismaili, where he came on and scored the winner. Do you share the same sentiments as me?
I think to a lesser extent, I believe that the league and the CAF Champions League, I think they are different ball game. I think how you approach the league will be different to how you approach the CAF Champions League. So I think it goes to the approach. But you look at how Kima Fagrilaki has performed. He even scored a goal against Ismail. So I think for me, it is more of a different approaches going to the league and the CAF Champions League than managing his injuries, because of, like you have said, he's a player that used to get injured more often. But I think for some extent I agree with you, but I think it is about the approach.
Yeah, let's get into our opponents, man. Let's talk about what we most likely to see from them, man. I think for me, their most important player, it's their captain, number 19, Said. I think he's a brilliant player. He's just a joy to watch, man. He makes things simple. Everything goes through him, man. He's very good on the ball. He can cross the ball. He loves to play a quick ball behind the defense. So I think he's their go-to guy when the chips are down. They go to him. He's just a joy to watch. And like I said, continentally they play ka e front two ya Maele le ntho le Fakri Lake, which is a lot of pace. They have a lot of pace, and then they have the creativity. Yeah, Ramadan Sobi at number 10, one player that should have gone to reach greater heights. Man, he played in the EPL, but he never reached that level that he showed so much potential but never fulfilled it. There's another player that I think will cause us a lot of trouble in their right back, number 15, Chebi. He is very good at going forward, man. He offers them so much going forward, and defensively, he's also solid. But there's another thing that we have to be careful of with regards to that guy. Giving them the throw in closer to our 18 might be a problem, because this guy is another Rory Dilap. He can throw a ball into the 18. So we need to be careful where we give away into the throw in. I'm just reminded of what Arsene Wenger said a few years ago, or maybe they should do away with the throwing, and ball should be kicked from that point where
The
it
line.
goes out, because of what Rory Dilap used to do to Arsenal and all these English Premier League teams there. Uh, then there's Fiston Mael. That guy gets a lot of chances, and at times he's not as clinical, but he's very dangerous at running between the two centre backs, not on the shoulder of the one center back. He prefers getting in between the two center backs, and not to say he never runs on the shoulder, but he's very good at running at between the two center backs. And the Kimang Kiptini on the side, always, he's very quick to move the ball behind the defense. So we need to be really careful of that. We are going to face a high volume of the crosses. Those guys can cross the ball into the box. So if there's one game where I think we'll miss Motobi Mvala, this game. Ne? Anything you wanna add on top of that?
Yeah, no, I think because of the group is open and everyone has won their home games and no team has collected even a single point away. So I think for them, they know that coming into this game, a point go Pretoria will be very crucial and will help them to get closer to finishing in that top two. But I think in terms of how they play, I think first of all they need to be organized in terms of their high line. I think against Nwajibu, they played a very high line and they were punished. And if you don't have the speed in defense and if your defense is not positioned right in order to make a turn once the ball gets played behind them and defend that ball, I think they need to do better in terms of managing that high line. And also, the goalkeeper needs to be decisive. If he wants to come out and win the ball, he needs to do that. I think sometimes he's caught in between, and that's where mistakes come on. And also, you spoke about their right hand side. Remember when we were previewing our game against Mazembe, we spoke about how Mazembe considered from their left, which was a pyramid's right. The goal that came from like I think their right hand side is more aggression. They create a lot of chances. They uh, put crosses on the ball, and also spoke about their throwings against Zamalek in a cup competition. Their two goals came from those long throwings, so they are very dangerous in terms of throwing. And their second goal against Ishmael, where the score was 1-1, and they were pushing to get that late winner. The most of the game were played in the half of Ishmael, and it was congested. But Pyramids managed to open the gaps. They were disciplined in terms of rotating the ball and try to open them up. And with brilliant movement and combination play from Bosodi and Lake Mael, they managed to open them up and they scored a beautiful goal. And also, I think they need to be more organized, and also try if you are going to defend too deep and Sanders is likely to dominate. If you win the ball, you need to have options. So I think everyone who wins the ball or who regains possession, the players who are playing in front of him and also on the side, they need to give that player who has the ball option so that they can have the ability to move from the position that they are and forward closer to the goals.
Great points, Raps. Great points, guys. Apologies, man. We seem to be really struggling with the what do you call the sound waves from Rapelang's side. We honestly struggling to find a solution with regards to this. We do not know what the issue is, So apologies for that. The sound is not so perfect, So you can hear Raps, but it's not so perfect. How do we beat this team, Raps?
I think for us, we need to ensure that we keep the ball, and with keeping the ball, we need to ensure that we create goal scoring opportunities and we manage to convert our chances that we create. I spoke about their highlight, the gap between the defense and the goalkeeper. I think when we build up, sometimes we need to surprise them and catch them off guard by playing that long ball behind the defense and the goalkeeper. And also, I spoke about the goalkeeper being indecisive. I think every time when we are attacking from our sides, which is the width, I think if we play the cross, we need to play the cross between the goalkeeper and the defense, because of the goalkeeper sometimes is caught in between. So that means the anticipation from our forward players and the movement around around that box of pyramid will be crucial. And against Najibu, their defense was eliminated very, very easy, man. I think Ribeiro Costa in this game will be very key in terms of his skill and his ability to eliminate numbers. But what will be important is that he needs to know the right time to eliminate and the right time to release the ball. Because of if you are playing a team that will be play are likely to play closer to the box and that area is congested. If you eliminate one, there's a chances that the second defender will try to get closer to you or make a foul or win the ball. So Ribeiro, I think if he eliminates one, he needs to know that when the right moment is there to release a pass, he needs to release a pass. And also, I think their marking in terms of set pieces is very, very poor. Against Zamalek, they considered from set pieces and crosses. And knowing the Arabs with the height that they have in defense, I expected them to defend a lot, much better. So I think with us as Mamelodi Sundowns, I believe from set pieces we can get something out of this game.
Great points, great observation, Raps. Honestly have the same observations with regards to this team. We spoke about the high line that they play, man. Against Al Masri, they were very high, man. And like Gamia and Nwadibo, they were high. That's where the first goal came from. And I think this game will perfectly suit Tapelo Morena. I think Tapelo will be perfect at running behind their defense. I've not been really generally been happy with him since he came back because of I think he's been giving away possession way too easily. But again, maybe this comes from him maybe getting in too involved in play, whereas this game would suit him in the sense that he gets to run behind the defense. Yeah, and Rodibo. I think we should make sure that we do not give side a room, or space. We need to shut him down as quickly as possible because that guy will find the pass behind our defense, and with those two pacey players, they will cause us trouble. So as soon as he gets the ball, we need to shut him down and make sure that if we don't, our rest defense is perfect to deal with those two pacey players. And I think they have got so much firepower up top. I think they can get the goals. So we need to be resolute in defense. Do not give them anything. They must live on scraps. Into the strikers tsa Nwadibo, ne? They concede Molikin. They've conceded 43% of their goals in between the 81st and the 90th minute. So this tells me, Hore, even if the game is still in the balance, if it's still tied, we can go into the last 10 minutes and get something out of them. And you spoke about their defense. Their center back pairing is poor, guys. I'm not going to beat about Bush Guyana. They are really, really poor. That's not a pairing that should shut down Shaluli Ribeiro for 90 minutes. Who, in the game against Ismaili, the number 30 here, Ismaili, Jan Arno, the striker, he gave them a torrid time. He proper ran them down. He worked so hard. Yes, he had a partner number 9, but he was the one who had an incredible game. So I do not think they will be able to handle the firepower that we have. They are not really quick to shut down danger out of on the edge of the box, and I think we should be taking the shots from outside. They are not proactive. They can't sense danger to shut it down more edging your box. They concede a lot of goals or could give away a lot of chances from the edge on top of the box. So I think this is one game where we need to take shots from outside the box, man. Your lineup?
Also, my back four, right back it will be Mdau, my two center back Grant Yekana and Libusa, and left back AB. Then my double pivot it will be Mukwena and Alande. Then up front, my front four will be Zwane, Morena, Ribeiro, and Shalulile.
We have the same lineup. We have the same lineup. I think we need to go front four because I think AB can invert and help in our build-up phase more, form part of the midfield three, and Lishika he can drop to collect, So I think we need to be as offensive as we can be on the front foot, So yeah, we definitely have the same lineup. Your score prediction?
I think we'll win 3-0.
I think we'll win 3-1. I think they just have way too much firepower not to score in this match, man. And yeah, I'm expecting the same performance from Tembazwani. We saw him dancing against Amazulu, man. When Tembazwani decides, sorry, I'm gonna dance today. There's nothing you, your coach, and everything, all the tactics that you came with can do to stop him. I hope we get the same performance from Shika. And yeah, good luck to the boys. Hopefully, we get a W, man, and we continue being on top and get closer to qualifying to the group stages, to the knockout stages. The next time you will see us will be on Monday as we preview game week our game week 11 of the DSTV Premiership as we host struggling Cape Town Spurs. It's a top versus bottom clash. Until then, sharp sharp Masandawana, sharp sharp Ndoish.
Sub guys, sub guys.